Welcome everyone as we learn the Mishna Yomis for Erev Shabbos, the last Erev Shabbos of the year. And we are learning the fifth parak, Mishna Ches and Mishna Tes, sponsored by Nishma Stav Ben Chaim, Lefur Shalem, Fel Yomis Mechai, Sar Yaakov Ben Basilea, Schus of Avram, Yom Beish, Bemakudus and family, by the Fisher family, Nishma Basi Bas Rabbat, Shalom Ben Avram Alevi, Perl Bas Ruvain, for your Klugman and family, for their Gesund, Panos, and Nachas, Lefur Shalema, for Avigdoraya ben Rivka, in the Baschai, Sorry, Yitzchak Metzia Medusha, Meshmaya ben Esther Fadl, Rivka Bashir Alea, Rivka Bracha Bastina, Chana Bashar Shabina, Meir ben Chai Sarah. They should have a Lefur Shalema, B'seich Shercha Yisrael. So the Mishnah says there are different varieties of Menachos. If a person says, Ha'imar Alai, B'machbas, if he says, I accept upon myself a mincha to be made on a griddle, lo yavi b'macheshes, he shouldn't bring it of the deep-fried variety, b'macheshes, if he says he accepts a mincha of the deep-fried variety, lo yavi b'machbas, he shouldn't bring on the griddle. O ma bein machbas l'macheshes, what's the difference between the griddle and the deep-fried? So the Tanakama says, Elisha marcheshes yesh lo kisui. The marcheshes is a pan that has a cover, v'amachbas ein lo kisui. And what's done on the griddle doesn't have a cover. Divrei Rabbi Yossi Aglili. Rav Chanani ben Gamliel Aimer, marcheshes amuka. The pan of the marcheshes is deep. The oil rests on the bottom, and therefore myself, reichashim, it looks like it creeps, and it's soft and loose, and it looks like it shakes. While the machbas on the griddle, safa, it floats on the griddle, u'maaser kashim, and its product is more firm, it's more solid. Now, there's a mincha mafab tanner. If he says he accepts upon himself the mincha baked in an oven, it has to be specifically an oven. Lo yavi mafei kupach. Now, an oven was an earthenware vessel, wide on the bottom and narrow on the top. The kupach was narrow all the way through. Or a mafei re'ofim, it can't be baked on a tile. Or mafei yoris arvim, or it can't be baked in the way like in the vat of the Arabians. The Arabians, they made an oven, they dug a hole into the ground, coated it with clay, and then they heated up the clay. That's no good because the Torah specifies tanner. Rabbi Yehuda imratza yofi mafek kupach, you could bring the narrow shaped oven because that is also an oven. If he says Hari Alai Minchas Mafe, he accepts upon himself a meal offering baked, Lo Yavi Mechze Chalas or Mechze Rikikin. He shouldn't bring when he says Hari Alai such a mincha, he has to bring 10, but it has to be 10 according to him, either 10 chalas or 10 wafers. It can't be 5 chalas and 5 wafers because that's 2 types of menachos. Rabbi Shimon holds that under the subcategory of mafetana, both chalas and rikikin are included, and therefore Rabbi Shimon Matter meishu carbon echad, it's one type, so he could bring 5 wafers and 5 chalas. I want to encourage everybody to make good use of the last Shabbos of the year. We could correct all the Shabbos with the last Shabbos of the year. Again, we want to thank you very much for joining us and wish you a wonderful Shabbos.